All right, what about this friend when it comes to being a flying monkey to me? What about she was working? This thief. So you worked with him for abundance, for unexpected money. You took a job that he gave you. But I was already in my divinity. Ooh wee. Y'all was expecting me to turn into a Jezebel and commit to a third party to cause me some type of endings to my new beginnings. That's why you was doing love spells and rituals, so that I would be confused and under illusions. That's okay. That's okay. All right, what's up with this friend that was doing this for abundance? What did I say? You was working with him because you wanted a gift. So you decided to abuse me because you was mad that I wouldn't communicate with you? Sounds about right. You was mad that I wouldn't communicate with you. So you decided to work with this Ice King and abuse me for a gift? Wow. Wow. Somebody getting communication that's leaving them heartbroken because they trusted that they would get some money from doing some type of divination, for doing some type of ritual. Now they in concern. All right, give me one more on this flying monkey ass friend. What's this going on with this flying monkey ass friend? I'm in my divinity and you not having no new beginnings. All right, what's going on with this sister? I'm unbothered that you took a gift to abuse me. It's giving me he paid you. This nice guy. Now y'all both about to be in prison because I healed. Y'all was expecting me to be a Jezebel and be in bondage. But this sweetheart said no, no to this third party. I will not commit. And I know you was mad. That's why you tried to block me, because you was heartbroken. Maybe you got a health concern from this mature man. That's the truth. What I need to know about this sister, 3339. Ooh wee. She was a thief, or she was working with these thieves. She also took a job for unexpected money by working with them. What else about this sister? Ooh wee. She tried to abuse me. Yeah, I'm getting the message. I'm getting the message. So people is getting a message. Either that you worked with I'm getting a message that you worked with a group or organization, or this group or organization is getting the message. Somebody abandoned their ancestors. A karmic femme wanted a sweetheart to be in a love triangle, a third party. They wanted me to commit to this third party. Now they mad because they haven't they getting communication that I do divination or about some type of divination. And they mad that I do divination, and I know that this rich guy took a job for some unexpected money. That's what he traveled to the States for. Don't worry about it, sweetheart, because you under judgment. Whatever illusions you try to cause or cast over my family or a family, You're going to have endings because of it. This false narrative got you in concern because I'm still happy. This twin flame worked with a community against this person of high honor. You wanted me to have an entity attachment. It's like real bad. That's what you thought you could achieve by doing this death magic? Once again, my ancestors got my back. When it came to this job you took on somebody who got self-love. Alright, so what you mean this sister worked with this thief to abuse me? What they getting the message about, Holy Spirit? Oh, I don't care. A Jezebel's ancestor is awakening to a mature man. What he did to somebody of high honor, his twin flame. This community can see that I'm happy, and they know that this twin flame lied, this soulmate. They in their thoughts because they didn't expect me to heal. You was evil eyeing my intuition. This Jezebel thought she would get a love offer if she was a op and could imprison me, but only thing she getting is bad karma and this lust demon. All right, tell me more about this sister. What this sister do? Healed. So Rising Star healed past this entity attachment because I was protected from this heartbreak. I moved on, and that's why I'm getting money. I'm ascending when it comes to this divination shit. That's why I'm getting unexpected money. A nice guy was expected for me to be a Jezebel. And my ancestor said, no sirree Bob. No sirree Bob. He woke now that I'm of high honor. I got high ranking. You worked with a community to give a love offer to make me lustful. You was evil eyeing me. Evil eyeing my third eye. Evil eyeing my intuition. Because you was jealous and envious. That's why you did this death magic, to manipulate me. You wanted me to be mentally and emotionally unstable. And you wanted me in poverty. You wanted my achievements to change. You wanted my stability to change. That's the truth. You wanted me in prison. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. And now this third party, this Queen of Swords, this Ice Queen, is confused. Because she was invested in this relationship. I'm cracking up. But you can have faith that you about to reap what you sow. Baby girl, I know your situation. Sometimes I know something. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So I'm just gonna finish out this spread. I don't really care about this friend, this dark witch, or this spell work. I want to know more about this sister, baby. This rich girl is gonna forever be a boss, regardless of the voodoo that you do to make me a Jezebel. I will forever be a high priestess. Ooh, I wish y'all could have seen that. Okay, what's going on with this dark witch? What about this now? Somebody that's not a part of my family. An Ice Queen that was working with a divine masculine to have me in bondage. Or that's what they was expecting for me. This karmic femme was committed to putting me in poverty and having me mentally and emotionally unstable. She was doing love spells on me. That's why you getting bad karma. Complete confidence in, you can have complete confidence that you is going to get karma for what you invested in, for doing this voodoo. For trying to, because I was happy on my destined path, you wanted me to transition. That's why you did this death magic on me. to manipulate me. Now this karmic masculine is in prison. That's the truth. Or he trusted that this evil eye. Nah, that's the truth. He ain't about to go to jail if he ain't there yet. My ancestors got him in jail for this false narrative that he spun against me. He traveled for this job and he invested in it. Took a job against me. All right, so what's this family in reverse? What's family in? Somebody that's not a relative or loved one tried to change my twin flame. They wanted me heartbroken. That's what they invested in. My ancestors stepped in because somebody was obsessed with this job. The legal proceedings they tried to cause me, the court case is blocked. And this got people surprised because they did voodoo. How am I still moving into alignment? How am I still balanced? How am I still getting real, genuine, authentic love when they tried to cause these destructions to my faith? It was false that they would ever get unexpected money for working against this high priestess happiness. Now this priest in the distant future, because I have self-love, he gonna be in poverty. I'm an empress, I'm an earth angel, and he spun a false narrative that I had a health concern to bring me endings. Now a karmic femme is confused about a commitment to a boss, a soulmate, or with a boss, a soulmate that was expecting for this sweetheart, this rich girl, this ice queen. This divine feminine thought he would be able to achieve this entity attachment on somebody that's single, sexy, and successful, a rising star. He gave me a love offer for money to make me lustful. Now he in conflict and in his thoughts because the ritual he did got him in prison. What's this family in reverse to change? What's family in reverse to change under this dark witch? What's this here? So somebody that's not a relative tried to change the fact of me having genuine, authentic love. They was trying to bring destruction to that. They was doing death magic. This karmic masculine, he wanted me to transition. He was giving me the evil eye. This mature man was evil eyeing this priest for unexpected money. A rich guy. Maybe traveled to a group or organization because he was obsessed with divination on a rising star when it came to this entity attachment. Not somebody in their thoughts about the death magic they did. This dark witch, they gained communication about me. They got them in their thoughts. All right, give me one more on this dark witch, this family in reverse, change, real love, destruction. In the distant future, I'm still gonna get this gift. Or in the distant future, they gonna see that I got the gift of divination. They really gonna be obsessed. All right, give me one more. What's this distant future? Give me one more on distant future. Distant future. Woo! In the distant future, you getting karma for trying to get this rising star, an entity attachment. Whoever this dark witch is. A karmic femme, that's the one having endings. And look, she gonna be surprised. She was the one doing voodoo and evil eyeing me. She's surprised how she tried to block this priest when I abandoned him. because she wanted some money. So she decided to be an op to him and do love spells for him to transition. That's what she invested in. Now she in conflict because she see him happy. She in poverty for doing this death magic. She want to move on from this lust demon. The ancestors stepped in for me when they seen that they was trying to cause me emotional pain. Uh-oh. This mature man is in concern when it comes to some ancestors. And he in concern about the love offer that he gave. Because he wanted me in bondage, because he was mad. That's why he in concern when it comes to the ancestors. He was jealous and envious of me. Now this karmic masculine want to invest in the sweetheart. Once again, all for money. He not genuine. He just wants some money. He did voodoo on my stability. Alright, so what's this spell work? What's this spell work, Holy Spirit? What's going on over here? They did spell work to put me in poverty. Somebody traveled to bind me or my achievements. People was waking up and seeing that this nice guy was just mad at this earth angel, this high priest. This community is confused. How you tried to cause illusions about trying to kill me. You under judgment for what you did to this sweetheart because you want to be a jealous and envious soulmate. Now your ass want to be in concern because my ancestors is on that ass. Alright. Some communication got somebody in concern about what they was manifesting. You. So obviously you were the one doing the spell work. This dark witch was your girlfriend. Or one of the many girlfriends that you have. Even though you burning. This sister worked with this thief to abuse me. She getting the message, or people getting the message that I'm unbothered and I healed. This friend was being a flying monkey. She was an op to me for abundance. She worked with this Ice King. I'm in my divinity. I'm devoted to the proceedings of the divine. And she not having no new beginnings. Alright, so what's this spell work with this poverty? Ooh, you under judgment. That's why you in poverty. For the gift you tried to take, for the gift you tried to block me being in my north node. But that was false because I got too much self-love for what you tried to manifest. You know, when you tried to manifest somebody of high honor being mentally and emotionally unstable, you know, the veils that you tried to, the things you tried to conceal when I left that ass. This what you tried to conceal. Now this what's about to happen to you. All because you was lustful, or you wanted me lustful. You was obsessed with doing divination and rituals to either imprison me or you in prison. That's the truth. Everybody gonna know how you tried to manipulate me, all because I put up boundaries to you. People was gonna have conversations about this, about how you was just on my pathway because you expected me to commit to you, to be in a third party. They gonna know what you worked for and what you invested in. Trying to bring me conflict just to be in a third party with you. Yeah. And people gonna end up enamored with me after you spun this false narrative about me. After you gave me this fake dirty ass love offer. After you did love spells and death magic. Yeah, people gonna know what you did. And it's gonna have you in concern. Once again, my ancestors on that ass for what you tried to achieve. turned in the reverse. Because it ain't no way. Ain't no way that shit was ever gonna work. Whatever you was expecting got you in concern. Maybe you were concerned about your stability or about a group or organization. What's this spell work with poverty and courthouse? You was doing this spell work on my destined path. You was trying to block me, or you was trying to block a gift, a priest that was supposed to be a gift to a star seed. He the one who was supposed to be giving me a real love offer. You thought that you could come in and commit to me real quick. You thought you could come in and take this job real quick, and then I wouldn't be with him. I wouldn't be high vibing, happy and in a relationship. Once again, that was false. Ancestors on that ass. And let's not forget, you did all this to me because you was jealous and envious. Sending me the evil eye. With your old, dried up, dusty, doodoo booty, digging in booty, dirty finger, dirty dick. You doing divination on the face of a sweetheart? Give me one more real quick on this spell work. That's okay. Oh, you trying to do divination on your legal issues. You trying to put spell work over the judge is what it's giving. That's what it's giving. Yep. You trying to do voodoo. Because you in emotional pain. You surprised about a commitment. It got you in concern. You confused. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let's see what this sister got going on. Tell me more about this sister. Stability. Soulmate. Jezebel. Balance. Dark magic. Emotional pain. Tell me more about this sister, Holy Spirit. What I need to know about this sister. Ooh-wee. Maybe it's going to be a death to her stability. I was ascending and she was being an op to me. What else about this sister, Holy Spirit? What do I need to know about this sister working with this boss daddy? I'm an earth angel. I'm happy, filled with love, and people are surprised because they tried to cause me endings. All for some unexpected money. They was doing love spells. What else about this sister? She worked with this boss daddy. I'm an earth angel and I'm on my destined path. Once again, I'm protected from the manipulation. That's the truth. Y'all can't imprison me. Especially not with no rituals and no voodoo. Not no evil eye either. Once again, single, sexy, and successful. Y'all was expecting for this love offer to do something to my gifts. Give me one more on this sister working with this boss daddy, this thief, to abuse me. You tried to cause illusions. You was jealous and envious too. You wanted some money too. You was jealous of this boss, this sweetheart. You had faith that I would be mentally and emotionally unstable. But once again, I had too much self-love for the things that y'all was manifesting. Somebody traveled to this rich girl to cause some type of heartbreak. They was doing death magic on my chakras to make me a Jezebel. This soulmate that I moved on from, you know, the one that I left, wanted to put me in a relationship. But I put up boundaries, or I was too protected for this manipulation. All right, so let me get, I want to get one of these. Somebody's spouse or partner is in prison feeling trapped. Something about a tunnel. A serial killer. Maybe a serial killer is in a tunnel feeling trapped. In a wooded area. But they on surveillance. This man-made disaster may be on surveillance. And they got somebody feeling trapped. That's the third time for that trap card. Oh, wait, they trapped because I'm alive. Y'all see how that flipped over in there? I'm weak. So this serial killer is hiding in a tunnel. They feel trapped because I'm still alive. Something hidden in the desert. All right, what I need to know about this sister out of here? Tell me something about this sister out of here. Cleanup, debt, organized crime, power supply, alien, outer space, man, natural disaster in the reverse, love, child, death. Ooh, we a fire. Somebody was lying about a natural disaster on Facebook, on social media. Tell me something about this sister, Holy Spirit. What I need to know about this sister? That card don't even go in here. Karmic lesson. Ooh wee. Is you a karmic from the past? From my past life? What's going on with this sister, Holy Spirit? She a female. Somebody was supposed to assassinate me in the desert. I was supposed to go missing. A cult. A hotel motel. Provision. Party. Cover up. A dismemberment. Somebody imprisoned in the neighborhood because they faked the death for money. Maybe some grandparents' money. Somebody was in their ego. When it came to a home, somebody married me, but I'm still alive. A family wanted me strangled. They was having meetings. I'm getting justice, but it's abuse and it's neglect, all because y'all was jealous of my gifts. Y'all was trying. So we got female out here, right? Somebody was supposed to assassinate me in the desert. I was supposed to go missing. This cult, provision, hotel motel, party was supposed to be a cover-up for this dismemberment. Somebody imprisoned in a neighborhood because they faked the death for money, maybe grandparents' money. They was in their ego. A home, a wedding, alive. A family wanted me strangled. They had a meeting. I'm getting justice for this abuse and neglect because they was jealous of my gifts. That's why they was planning this homicide. That's the secret about this man-made disaster. Somebody worked with a partner in crime. Now they want to run away to the beach. It was an inside affair. Something about the mountains. Use your intuition, or something about somebody's intuition about the mountains. Somebody lied about an accident. A natural disaster. They trying to clean it up. Somebody in debt for some organized crime when it came to a power supply. An alien. Everything gonna be on social media about this revenge. What about this sister with this female? What about this sister with this female? What's going on here when it comes to this sister and this female and all this? What's all this? A female faked the death in the neighborhood. Affair. Intuition. Inside. Desert. Mountains. Missing. Burial. Regret. Assassination. Tell me more about this sister, female, fake death, neighborhood. Tell me more about this sister. Once again, this do not go in there. Quiet content. Simple companionship brings you peace and satisfaction. Tell me more about this sister, female, fake death. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. We got hotel motel with money sticking out. And grandparents behind that. It was supposed to be a party in a hotel or a motel. That was going to be the cover up about some dismemberment. That's what they trying to clean up. Or that's what they was going to use to clean up a natural disaster. It was really just an organized crime. Then somebody was going to get on a boat after this crime of passion. After they got this. So we got greed. Maybe it was supposed to be a party in a hotel or a motel. That was supposed to be a cover-up for this dismemberment. That's how they was going to clean up this natural disaster, this organized crime. They was either going to put me on a boat or take a boat. After this crime of passion, after they got the money for this life insurance, you know, this grandparents' money, somebody was in their ego. When it came to a home, a wedding, and a marriage. That's why they did fraud. That's why they hired this serial killer to take out this celebrity. But I'm still alive because I'm innocent and I'm filled with love. I'm also from outer space and I'm healing. Something was caught on camera about how this drug or poison or something, or somebody seen somebody drugging or poisoning me. They was gonna say it was a suicide. Oh, this person I was dating was gonna say it was a suicide. Or the spouse or partner of this male, this couple, they was trying to hide some pervert. Ooh, they was trying to hide something about a cult. Now they feel trapped. They want to go across some water, but right now they might be in a wooded area. I knew he was having an affair. I used my intuition. All right, I'm gonna get like 2 more. This organized crime, they feel like it was an accident now. They try and dismember me. That's the secret. All right, let me get like 2 more on this sister. What else about this sister? Greed. What else about this sister being greedy? What else about this sister being greedy? This fake death. Me going to prison was supposed to clean up this crime, but it's in the reverse. I didn't go to jail. Clean up the organized crime of this cult. Let me get 1 more on this sister. Agree with imprisonment in the reverse. I ain't making it up. It was a man-made disaster, and that was the secret. This affair may have been a man-made disaster. They tried to make it look like a natural disaster for social media. So this is giving me fake flexing. But I healed. That's why they're going to be going through legal proceedings. Whoever this is that was being a devil and wanted me to go missing. All right, y'all. I am going to clean this up and then I'm going to come back and do another one.